Talk about being authentic. You were extremely definitive when you predicted that Nicolas Ribs could win this whole thing. Can you break that down for us? And also your thoughts on the new format with only two people moving through each live show.
Well, I'll answer both sides. Well, Nicolas was the first act of the night that just blew me away. And I know that our audience is responding and always has responded very positively to magic. So to see magic done in such a unique way with projection and animation and shadows and sleight of hand all put together in kind of a beautiful, seamless way, I think that the audience will respond to. You know, I don't know, and I don't know who's voting tonight and how they're getting through and who was watching tonight's show, but so I think that he has a good chance. What was the second part of the question?
Well, with this being the third show of the new format, how do you feel it's going with only two of the 11 acts moving on?
I think it's going really well. I think that, you know, this was a product of us, you know, having a spectacular, you know, selection of acts like we've never had before. We said yes to, I think it was 138 different acts, and we had to cut that down to 55. So instead of going through the, you know, the middle round where there's pools of light and we just said, you know, everybody is worthy of going to to a live show. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to cut it in half, really tough decisions. We were, you know, spent hours and hours into the late night at Simon's house, and then let them go. These are worthy of going to a live show. So we just sent them all the way through to a live show. So I think for the audience, you're getting to see a kind of an upgraded level of, you know, talent. And then, you know, only two acts can go through. Ultimately, only one act is going to win. So all these weeks of sending two through, and then we have an opportunity to choose a wild card, and then we'll figure out how that works out when we come to it, is, you know, ultimately you're going to end up with that same one act at the end. So I just think that this is a heightened level of performance.
Thank you very much, Howie.
You're welcome.